Roger, you can tell me when it's working.
Isn't IMDb one of those freaking webcam porn sites?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We need some music going on then in the background. Bow chicka bow bow.
Game is loading.
Sorry. Like my horrible attempt at 70s porno music.
It was pretty horrible.
Of course, though, it was 70s porno. So was 70s porno music.
That's true. You are right. Roger, you must be our one viewer.
Yeah.
We got one! Alright.
Alright, what do I join?
I haven't launched it yet.
Well, son of a bitch! I'm just kidding.
I was kind of waiting.
Probably shouldn't cuss. We should not cuss.
Yeah, we might have little kids in here.
Yeah, Bart.
Who's the youngest in here?
Definitely not me. Pretty sure it's definitely not me.
It's definitely you.
It's definitely you. I was gonna say, pretty sure it's you.
54, 39.
Alright, well, while y'all are getting that set up, I'm gonna do a test recording real quick just to make sure that you guys can be heard with me. Make sure that that's actually doing what it's supposed to do.
Probably should have put this out on Facebook, huh?
Yeah, you should post on Facebook. That's done.
Not that there's gonna be a whole lot of people right now, but
I was about to say, I mean, you can live stream directly to Facebook using Shadowplay.
yeah, I know. Yeah, you can.
So,
Oh, there's, before we fully go live, there's a new addition to our TeamSpeak,
uh-huh.
besides Gary.
Okay.
His name is Omar K.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You was telling me about that you were officially a Torx modding member.
Yep. We are officially,
We're all Torx modding.
affiliated. Omar's a great bloke.
Tell me.
Oh, I need to know, how do I find the link for this video? I'm probably doing this completely backwards, and everybody's gonna get to watch this joyful experience of me loading up my own stream. Probably doing this completely backwards, but yes.
That's the link where I'm seeing you at.
That was awesome.
Yeah, so you're actually on YouTube right now.
I was on YouTube filming myself on YouTube. Beat that.
That sounds like a good time.
I'm actually filming myself on Facebook, filming myself on YouTube. On YouTube. Okay, I think we got it now.
I'm pretty sure that Michelle could give you some pointers with how to do that.
I'm also pretty sure that the only 3 viewers right now are us, but it's all good.
I'm not viewing. I'm sitting here waiting for the multiplayer info.
Fine, I'll hit start. Jeez.
Okay, so it's actually set up so we can hear each other.
I'm good. I'm just sitting back, fucking chilling, drinking my tea, and
Well, I'm actually sitting on the porch
Yep.
at the Circle S Farms, just chilling here. Apparently, I can't watch the stream on my phone while I'm recording on my computer. That's
Alright,
goofy.
so it's under international, hopefully.
I'm actually watching it.
Hi, Roger.
Are you in?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm in game. If you guys would,
What's the game name?
you expect me to remember this stuff? I don't
You
know.
created the damn thing.
It's
Are we in international?
yeah, it's the Upper Mississippi River, something along those lines. And damn it, I'll send you the. Hang on a second. I got to get on Facebook here. I don't want to.
I got a whole lot of nada.
Do not have all the required mods DLC installed.
Are you kidding me?
I do not have the pickup triple pack, the Western Star. That's it.
Okay, hang on a second.
Hit refresh and it'll bring up just the people that are playing on that particular map.
There it is. Finally. What's the passcode?
I just sent it to you.
Oh crap.
Okay, sorry guys, we had to change some mods around, so we're back now.
It's hilarious.
We're back to the front porch. I'm waiting for my little farmer friends in their overalls to be hopping around over here.
You'll be running by like, oh! It's gonna be great.
Good times, man. Good times.
Where you at? Huh, Brett?
I'm loading in at the moment.
Where you at?
Well, I have to log out of one Facebook and into the other Facebook to get the password to come in.
Oops. Synchronizing data with other players. Hey!
What's up?
There's Bandit. What does my name say,
me.
by the way?
David.
Cool. Hey, there's Fido. Just
Oh my
chilling.
god, Fido.
Just chilling, walking around. He'll be chasing some stuff here later.
Right? Chasing that butterfly of his.
Oh, there he goes. And he's off.
And we're off.
Come back, Fido. Alright, we're just waiting for one more person to log into the game here, and we'll give you a little tour of
Waiting for
UMRV.
Throw
The
his phone out the fucking window before this damn thing doesn't load up here.
You guys are actually, you might, do you guys want me to do an intro for mine or no? Is that not something you want in your stream?
an intro?
Yeah.
What are you
Like,
talking about? What do you mean intro?
I do an intro.
Like a little flashy intro thing, or are you just gonna talk about it?
Just talk about it, basically.
I was gonna say, how the hell are you gonna do an intro? If there's like flying graphics that come into this map all of a sudden, I'll be like, what? How did you do that? No, I don't care, man. You can talk all you want about your YouTube. That's cool with me.
Okay.
Your hands warm?
This is actually this is the first time we've ever been in an actual multiplayer game together.
Aww. It's our first time.
This is a special moment.
Yeah, I can't come in. My wife's working.
Some guy named Bart wants to join our game. Should I let him?
Nah.
Alright, we're going to deny that request. Or always deny. We can always deny? Sweet.
Like banned.
Alright, we got to wait for Bart here. While we're doing that, I'm going to buy one of our trucks from the mod pack here. You want the 650, Bart? We can all ride around in that, right?
Yeah, that's got the passenger script.
Oh, what? Well, you just had to You had to synchronize. What color should we choose? Bright orange or magenta?
Well, I'd say bright pink, but that's a story for another time. And
Yeah, let's not talk about that here. We'll get an orange one. That way we don't lose it in the tall ditches with all the weeds. Oh, look at that. There are some construction sim people right now that are just... I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something.
Ah!
That does look like a highway truck.
I can't keep up with you. Well,
You ever do this in real life? Come on, get in.
ah!
Hurry up. Would you just hurry up and jump in?
Really? Dave, really?
So as you can see, the truck from the mod pack has a passenger script in it. That's kind of cool.
That works.
That works beautifully.
Sounds are a little bit glitchy when you're in it.
Are they?
Yeah, they're not bad, but...
Oh yeah, because you guys can't look out, can you?
Uh-uh.
Gotcha.
Alright, I'm gonna...
what do you mean? I
Start
can look
recording.
out.
Can you be like from the outside though?
No,
Like
I can only
the
look around from the inside.
gotcha.
I'm just watching.
Oh come on!
How?
Really, Dave?
I was
All right.
trying to
Oh, there you go.
I was trying to take a wide U-turn here, but we were going a little fast. So where should we go? What should we see? What do people want to see?
Intro, and then we decided to go on the roof. Alright. Hey guys, it's the Bandit here with...
I would do a tour of the
and
map.
Art from UMRV and Rednecks Modding, and today we are actually unveiling the released version 2, or soon to be released, as in like probably by the time you see this video it will be released, version 2 of the UMRV beta. So,
Sorry.
where are we going?
I don't know.
Sitting here drinking 40s.
Right?
I want to see some comments from the streamers. I want to see
Yeah.
That cool blinking light you just drove past.
what do they want to do.
I'm riding in the back looking at everything.
Oh, I was gonna say, how come the traffic lights aren't working? But that's because you can't in multiplayer. Those won't work.
Multiplayer. Yep.
Yeah, there's a nice flashing light. Was this one on the ground? What the heck? Last time I got in this game, this one was on the ground.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that I think was it laid over.
It's good.
It's there.
So this is all
Nice.
part of the sign pack here. Nice flashing lights. Bart made the little light head on the top.
I'm sure I'm giving my people an excellent view of the back of a seat.
Well, y'all actually
Here,
have
if it makes you feel better. Whoa. Where you at? Where you at? There you are.
Y'all have Cameron King, a bunch of people in here.
Cool. Welcome, guys.
Going on.
Still haven't seen any messages though.
Right?
Unless my overlay's not.
Lurkers over there.
Maybe my overlay's not working.
Live chat is what's going on. How's it going, guys? I want to see the downtown. I want to download the link. This is awesome.
All right, Roger, you're gonna have to be our message reader then, because I'm not getting them on my overlay. I'm not seeing any of those.
All right.
So we'll check out this downtown first, and then we'll go back to the other one since we already left it.
I feel like I need a truck.
Hey, you can go if you guys would rather. I mean, if you're doing your own video, I don't care. Jump out, grab a
Yeah,
truck.
like I feel like I need one, but I can't buy one.
Hey, we just lost a passenger here. Now he's gone.
Yeah, it was me.
Oh,
I jumped out. I went full Grand Theft Auto.
I found him. You have to run all the way back to the dealer to get your truck.
We'll make you drive into the water.
So, anyways, here's a nice little shot
I
of
can
the
swim.
water here. See you later. Bandit's
Apparently I
gonna.
have a scuba suit on.
Banda's gonna. Banda. I'm gonna call you Banda from now on.
Banda.
Bandit is swimming the Nile there.
Cameron, hey, Cameron said you guys should put my high country in the mod pack.
The high country.
We would love to. Is it released somewhere?
Are you talking about the black one, Cameron, that you sent me a while ago? Because, I mean, I'll release it if you want me to. I don't share mods when people ask me not to, so. I really wish I could see the messages coming across.
Yeah, he said yes, the black one.
Yeah, I'll release it. I mean, we'll put it in there if you want it in there. It's a really nice truck.
Well, guys, I hope you have a view of the bottom of the Mississippi River.
How many shopping carts you find down there?
There's like, 10 or 20,000.
So, since we are kind of doing an instructional video, since this is the release, I'm going to walk through some of the things, and that way people can watch this too later when it's being replayed and stuff. Because there are some things on this map that are a little different, because I didn't put any any icons in the map itself, because I wanted it to be realistic. I didn't want these blue like bubbles floating around. So, I know, no blue bubbles. So.
Cameron said yes, put it in there.
All right, yeah, we'll throw it in there. It might not be in the, well, I don't know how we're gonna do that, because technically the mod pack is already uploaded. But what Bandit?
Truck.
Oh, I have to buy them, huh? Sorry.
I'm like standing over here jumping around.
Cameron said,
Check this out. Check this out. There you go. There you go, Bandit.
Really?
Yep.
Really? Really?
You can show them the map in that.
Well, we're going for a ride.
Hey, I could have given you something better.
I would take a freaking pink scooter.
Here. We'll give you the police car.
Thank God, at least I can get somewhere.
We'll give you the Charger.
Woo.
Damn, we should have cruised. We should have cruised around the Tahoe.
Right.
Cameron said to upload his truck separately.
We'll jump in the Tahoe in a second. I want to show them this.
Oh my God, you're buying stuff.
Yeah, they want to.
Sorry, am I lagging you out?
A little bit.
Also.
Okay, so this is the Miller Feed and Seed. This is where you can buy grass, straw, manure. This is also the spot where you can sell your straw and hay bales and things. There's some seed and fertilizer over there. Most of this is just fluff. Doesn't really do anything, but then we'll show you kind of Prairie du
That
Chien.
looks cool.
Yeah, I mean it gives the map some detail, but so we'll cruise up here and check out the Wisconsin side. Now in version 3, because this is version 2, it's still a beta. Version 3 is when you're gonna start seeing like the fabric scripts and things like that go in. So right now for logging, all I have is a trigger to sell logs and to sell wood chips, which you can actually sell wood chips at the Seed and Feed that we were just at. But where we're going right now, I'm going to drive up to the new logging area, or the logging headquarters. And in version 3, this will be a working sawmill with custom buildings, and it'll be kind of cool. But right now, it's just basically like a placeholder, just so that people that want to log have a place to sell their stuff. So we'll head up there, and then I'll show them the McGregor side, the Iowa side. So as you can see, here's some more. Oh, come on, stop. More of those signs. Oh God, we got the cops behind us. I was like,
Knowing the driver, you know he can outrun them.
I'm seeing all these flashing lights. I'm like, damn, this map. What's wrong with my map? There's lights flashing everywhere. And then I hear an engine. I'm like, oh, Bandit. We shouldn't have given him a cop car. We already outran him.
I've actually been up here. Well, that's because this car, it's steering with my steering wheel.
So here's the Hanneman Forestry products. And like I said, this is just kind of like the placeholder right now. Wood chip is the sail triggers right in front of that heap, and then the log sail is right here. Eventually, though, this whole area will be a working sawmill with the pallet board where you can load the wood into the whatever. It makes the pallets of wood, and you can haul those.
I like how you did the log barriers for parking.
Oh yeah, I didn't even.
That is actually a nice touch.
I'll drive up through there real quick.
Woo!
Cameron said he wants to see the nice ass house up on the hills.
Well, I hope you enjoyed yourself. 'Cause that,
So here's the little office for the forest products. Cameron, the house is actually out of this version up here. There's a new house that's going to be going right here, but it is out at the moment. So
Oh, did you while we're in here, did you want that house?
yeah, I've got it.
Send that to you.
I've got it. Oh, I was gonna try to push them off. Didn't work. Yeah, so there will be a house up here and stuff. Basically, this version 2, I keep telling people it's like 95% done. All of the in-game stuff works. The animals work. The cell triggers work. Like anything that came in the stock game should be working, but there is still some kind of future things, future plans that will add some different things. So this is not a 100% complete map yet, but it is definitely so much better than the last release. It's not even like the same map, really. It's crazy. I think everybody in here would agree on that one.
Oh yeah, it's
Ooh,
come
yeah.
a long way from what it was.
Oh, there's zero errors right now. Couple warnings that are just some easy fixes that'll be fixed in version 3. So it went down from like a bazillion errors to basically just a small little handful of some things. All right, we didn't really show them Prairie du Chien. Let's drive through there real quick, and then we'll go jump on the Iowa side.
All right.
Ooh, there. So this.
Hey, stop.
I gotta,
Whoa! What?
I gotta catch up to you. 'Cause I had to turn you guys up just a little bit.
I can't hear you, Roger.
Stop and grab me a donut.
Oh, gotcha. So here's the downtown area. The street lights all work in single player, the traffic lights, but they don't work in multiplayer, so that's why they're off. So I'll show you some sell points, I guess. I'm just kind of aimlessly driving. I forgot I should probably be showing people. So
Cameron said it's gonna be a Illinois map next.
I guess it doesn't tell you what that is. That's the spinnery sale point right here. Oops. And then
We're going to do quite a few maps, but I don't know about Illinois next. Cameron asked would there be an Illinois map next.
there are definitely going to be some future maps. That's the plan. Here's where you can sell eggs behind the market here, and yeah. So there are some sale points kind of throughout, and some of them do have those little blue icons, but not all of them.
Which is cool because that means people are gonna have to explore a little bit.
Yep. And then here's the abandoned building. Got some real estate signs in front of it, and there's a grain sell point here. The River Valley Mill. Oop. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they go.
Overshot a little bit there.
Well, I don't.
They'll add you wanted to see the pig farm.
Okay, yeah, we'll drive up there real quick.
They'll work their way to probably all the farms.
Yeah, we'll drive. We're basically done with Wisconsin once we show Manning Transportation here. So here's Manning Transportation.
God, we should just skip that building.
And actually, some of the trucks that got released in the mod pack have this logo on them already. Do doors and lights work in multiplayer?
don't know.
I guess I've never tried it. Let's jump out and see.
Holy crap!
Yep.
I've been chasing you guys the entire time, and I'm still. Y'all lost me completely. So like, hang on, I'm coming to you.
So all the doors and lights in any building that, well, this door's a little hard to get through. Is it just me or is that a really skinny door? So all the doors and all the lights work. That was actually the outside lights. There's the inside lights. So you can, any building that's enterable, like that you're going to use in the game, has doors and lights. Oop. So yeah, it all works.
That's weird.
What?
Nick said, I can't wait, I've been up all night, I'm so excited. It'll be released here shortly.
It's actually uploading as we speak. So by the time we get done with this stream, it should be ready to shoot out some links. You gonna ride up top?
I was thinking about it.
Anything else anybody wants to see on the Wisconsin side? This is kind of the smaller side. I'm echoing off somebody.
Probably it might be me because I had to crank you up so people could hear me or
Gotcha.
hear you over me, so that way, even though I've been chasing you the entire time.
So
which,
here's-
by the way, people.
Here's a new addition. I added these to this version, along with a lot of different street signs, but oh man.
You want to know if this will work on his HP compact. It should, depending on what other maps work, but
Yeah,
This
it
is-
should. There's like no lag in this whatsoever anymore.
Haha.
it's going to be it's some farming over here. It's just got to be, the farm buildings have to be added in.
Yeah, the Wisconsin side's definitely the smaller side of the map. You can kind of see here on the PDA. It's hard to see in multiplayer. But we're down on the left, bottom left.
Yeah, no. For all the people that are watching my end of this, that exploring around, not knowing where you're going, that's gonna happen quite a bit.
Yeah, this is such a, I mean, even though it's a 4X, like it seems bigger than a 4X. It really does. So, I mean, a lot of people get lost.
I'm not getting any lag with this map whatsoever. 60 plus frame rates at all times, but
I mean,
I guess it depends on the machine, the computer.
Hey, nice. I won't have to drive through that gate now.
yeah. So this is kind of the bottom side of the logging operation. Just some little sheds to park equipment at and, you know, store things. And then there's a kind of a really rough dirt road back in here that takes you up into the logging area.
I love the foliage detail in this area. Like, it looks kind of run down.
Yep. And actually some of these trees, the view distances they're actually set kind of low. I might change that in version 3 so they show up sooner. That was kind of goofy. Looked like
Whoa.
the hills looked like they didn't have anything on them. Yeah, I mean,
Now
Note
back
to self.
in here is where we find out how well Bandit can drive.
Yeah, apparently not very well, because I put this thing in the ditch like 4 times. Of course, multiple right now, so my steering
Roger.
wheel is actually delayed, which is throwing me off.
yeah, so the roads back in here, I tried to make them, you know, realistic. Like in real life, you'd probably be creeping through this at, you know, 5 miles an hour, just kind of chugging along.
I like the log bridges.
I'm Roger Stanley. I couldn't get in multiplayer tonight. Internet's being stupid. So
I was trying to pull a fast one on Bandit, and we screwed ourselves there. All right. Anyways, that's
Judging by
the
the fact that I could see your tracks. Yeah.
that's the Wisconsin side. So
Oh,
yes,
Uh,
Roger Leon Stanley Jr.
Bart, can you tab over? How does that work?
Give me a second.
Oh shit, the Tahoe doesn't have passenger script though. What do you want? I'll buy you something.
The Chevy will work.
The 3500?
Yeah.
We'll give him something slow, Bandit, so we can keep up with him. Alright.
Well, that was weird.
What's that?
What?
Oh, I hit the thing to... There we go.
By the way, I uprighted your truck there, Dave.
Oh,
Thanks. Awesome.
It's not exactly straight, but it's there. Oh,
Alright, so the Iowa side, you've got McGregor, this little town here.
Y'all in the police vehicle now?
I am. This doesn't have a passenger script, so Bart's jumping in
That's
a different truck.
You mean to tell me y'all left me in the forest?
Yep. Now you gotta
Yeah.
come find us again.
Sorry, I actually know the other half of this map better than this one, so.
So there is a mill here, or I guess I shouldn't say mill, but Mississippi Grain is actually down in here. It's pretty tough to get down in here in a semi, but you can. Some of those
Alright.
concrete textures are still going to be fixed.
Hey,
What's that?
okay. I just had to refresh the page. My stream is up. That is cool. Everything's working.
So that's Mississippi Grain, and then there's Pioneer something. Pioneer Grain over here. So there's a couple sell points there.
Oh, that's Bart. I'm in Head Dodge. Steakhouse.
Trying to think what people are going to want to see on this side. There's really not a whole lot down here. There will be in version 3. Where's Bandit at?
I am going up to the bridge now, taking a shortcut through the bush.
The stockyard was below the dealership. I don't think he's been to that yet.
So this area in here will actually be finished off, and there'll be a lot more down that road in version 3.
Oh, really? Really?
What?
God damn it. Charger got taken out on a freaking curb.
You stuck?
Map's gonna be posted on your page, right? FS17 UMRV.
Yeah, the map will be posted on the Facebook page here once we're done with the stream.
This is a skinny little bridge.
Yep, 1-lane bridge. So I tried to get a little creative with the edges of the map, so you didn't just run into the edge. So that's where I'm going right now to kind of show you how this is all set up. So this is where we left off when we rolled our truck. We were back in here. So if we would have kept going forward, we would have came across this stuff.
Oops. Big bump.
Hey, Bandit.
Yo.
Apparently we got some drunk guy over here.
Oops.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out what...
I am limited to
6.
60 miles an hour.
I was trying to figure out what button it was.
That's Chevy. Bart, he's not the Dodge. He's in
That Chevy...
This thing only goes 50 miles an hour, so.
That Chevy's also one of the mod pack trucks. And I have heard some people talking about the mod pack, and they're like, well, some of that stuff's released and this and that. Some of it is, some of it isn't. You know, a lot of them are edits, and we're not trying to say that all of them are ours or whatever, but
That was the change your underwear moment there.
So-
for me.
On the Mississippi, there's a lot of these one-lane bridges where, you know, one vehicle can go over at a time. So just trying to kind of simulate that. And that's going to be the area that version 3 will take over. So a lot of that is undeveloped right now, but that'll be added. Alright, so someone wanted to see the pig farm. Someone wanted to see the livestock sale barn.
Yeah, livestock. I would go to just go to every farm.
Hey, you talk about me, Bart. Damn. At least I can keep it between the lines.
Cameron asked, "Is in the next version, do you want him to make the help make the mod pack?" I say, yes.
Sure.
I was going to let Bart take the lead here.
Alright.
Farm
Slow as stroke, so.
time for
This at
the
least-
farm tools.
This at least makes it look somewhat realistic. Was that a failed pit?
That was definitely a failed pit.
Oops.
It's getting a little laggy on the line here. It's hard to chase a vehicle when your truck's lagging out.
Of course, when you got Bart running the serpentine pattern, it definitely helps.
Oh! I got him, but I'm in a ditch.
Yeah,
Somebody
didn't work
insert.
as well for you as it did for me.
Alright.
Somebody insert.
I think they're playing Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah. I'm going back. I'm going to go back to the livestock or the sale barn just to show them where they can buy their beef, their pigs, sheep, all that good
Don't
stuff.
run him in the river.
So the police cars are in the mod pack as well. Bart, where
Basically-
these were already police cars released, weren't they?
They were.
And
It
so you
was,
just kind of edited them and
back on Mod Hub. They weren't bad. They did need some tweaks and some edits and stuff, but I figured for a map of this size, I tried to make official, police cars for this area.
yeah, and they are the actual Iowa paint jobs for sheriff's vehicles and all that, so they're kind of cool. So here's the sale barn. That's the dealership where you buy your vehicles there, and it's got the workshop trigger and all that stuff. And then here's the sale barn to buy livestock, and you actually come back here to this ramp to pick them up. So if I got out right here, you're gonna see the open animal dialogue. So it's all working. You can back your truck up to that.
I got a good idea for the next map.
What's that?
Hazard County.
Hazard
Dude,
County.
That'd be great.
That would be kind of
Yeah.
cool. Make some bridges with jumps on them and stuff.
Well,
Well, I mean, Bart's got a pretty badass General Lee,
oh,
and
yeah.
we could make some Hazard County cop cars.
Get some 1970s Plymouth Furies, so you can get a couple of Roscoe cars in there.
There you go. All right, so I'm just gonna.
The guy driving the Charger would be perfect for Enos.
The hell with you.
Hey, Enos.
So I'm gonna take everybody back here to the first farm. It's
That worked well.
basically the closest farm to the town, but I'll just take you on a real quick tour of all the different farms, and we'll hit the pig farm on the way through these.
Yeah, see, I'm
Who's
trying to keep my
And
Who's gonna be Lost Hole?
And anything else you guys want to see, just post some comments. Roger's reading them because I can't read them right now in the stream, but Roger will read them, and we'll try to show you whatever we can.
This is a 4X map.
And we do not have Seasons mod on currently, correct?
No, you can't on. I don't think you can on multiplayer, can you?
Yeah.
It does work
I've
though.
heard-
It
I
works.
was gonna say, I've heard, yeah.
It works beautifully. But all right, so
I
here's
was just gonna let people know that when you actually have Seasons mod in, depending on if you have used Seasons mod or not, you may or may not know that it actually takes away all your crops at the very beginning. So all
What
these
the
luscious
heck?
crops that we have here won't actually be there for Seasons mod. For those of you who don't.
And yes, Seasons mod. The map is ready for Seasons mod.
yeah, the map is ready. I don't. Oh, there it goes. I was trying to figure out why this garage door wouldn't open. There are still some texture issues like this concrete. That'll all be fixed by version 3. Really, the main point of version 2 was to get the game or get the map error-free and working with animals and all the different, core features. Version 3 is where the cool stuff's really going to start to show up.
I don't think you can have multiplayer with Seasons. I may be wrong.
I don't think you can, but
I haven't seen it done by anybody, so I'm not sure.
so we got a nice little workshop area, and again, all the lights work. We've even went through and I made this little sign pack for the insides, but it's all Iowa related. And then you got the old John Deere stuff. Garage doors, since again we're kind of doing an instructional video here, the triggers are not. I'll bring the HUD up so you can see them. The triggers are only going to be located wherever you see these buttons. So you can't open the garage door, just from anywhere. You got to actually get out and do it. Some people are going to hate it, but whatever.
Cowboy said that Seasons does work on his dedicated server on county line,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
which should work on this one then.
Oh, it'll work on the map. I'm not worried about that. I just didn't know if it worked in the multiplayer in Giants.
Hey,
Because we're not on a server right now. We're actually just playing multiplayer.
David.
Does every farm have a grain system?
Where'd my truck go?
It's in the garage.
What garage?
The one over there that you left the door open on.
Oh. Did you move it there?
No, I didn't.
I was gonna say I didn't park it there.
Dave,
What?
this map has one silo that's a permanent fixture. The rest are placeable, right?
Well, so here's how it works. When you first go in the game, there's going to be a bin pack that goes with this map. So it's kind of required. It's not required. I mean, the game's not going to break if you don't have it. But in order to get all these silos, you need to have the bin pack installed. And if you have the bin pack installed, then all these silos will be in your game. The reason we did that was just to give people more options. So each one of these silos you can fill with, grain, and whatever grain you put in that silo is going to stay in that silo. And then you have to come and get it out of that silo when you're ready to sell it.
The dairy is the only one that has a full time.
The dairy has an actual silo that you can pull in and dump and all that kind of stuff. But
Hey, David.
Yep.
You should grab the 377 with the lowboy.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll around in that for a minute to kind of show people on my end that it still works, even though
So, if it would be something that people are interested in,
Yes, you have to use the augers to load the grain bins.
Do you want the booster?
No, just standard with no extensions.
The augers will come with this map too. Well, if I said something wrong, Dave, let me know.
The augers, yeah, they're included in the pack just for sake of easiness for you guys to get them basically. I can't remember.
And to make sure that your version of the augers actually work.
Yeah, so you're not trying to figure out what augers work and what augers don't. So you've got the Batco augers, and then where are they? I can't remember. Are they in the auger cart?
What is the dairy farm?
Yeah, here you
capacity?
go. So then you've got the Farm King, the Secundiac. The Secundiac is really needed for the bottom output pipe on the bin, and then to load you can use the Farm King, or you can use the Batco to load and unload. And those come with the map download, just so that we know that you have the right ones that work. So included in the map, you're going to have, when you download this map, it's all in one zip. It's a rather large file because it's going to include the map, it's going to include the mod pack, which has all the tractors, vehicles, all that stuff, and then it's going to have the bin pack with 32 bins that you can use, and there's some requirements like the traffic light mod. What else? What am I missing? I don't know. We'll show you guys here. So here's the pig farm, and in Iowa this is really common where the hog confinements are kind of set back from the actual farms. So
What is the capacity on the dairy farm silo?
that's a good question. I don't remember.
Okay. We can set it up high.
I was gonna say.
So here's the hog confinement, and again, everything works. Doors. Oop. Well, they work when you can get through the hole. You got lights that work and turn on.
That's what she said.
The hogs do actually walk around in here, and you've got water and food. And I actually need to remove some of that grass, apparently.
That's alright. It's just part of the farm.
But,
Right.
yeah,
You've got a storage back here for hay bales, things like that. Again, lights work. And then you've got your manure pit. You've got water well. And anytime you see these signs in the game, that means that that's a water output, so you can actually get water from anywhere where there's a sign like that. And then anytime you see like a well like this, that's where you can dump water. And then here's liquid manure. Here's the pig feed, so you can actually dump pig feed in there, and that'll feed the pigs. And then that's just a grain silo over there for more storage.
as I was gonna say, I have placeable regular silos for the guys that don't like the grain bins. Or the actual little individual bins that I can release over on UMRV on that page where the map is released. I can throw them over there if you guys want, and I'll put them up on Redneck's Modding tonight. I didn't even think about that. I should have sent them to you. You could have released them with the pack.
Yeah, I mean the setup for this map was to make it as realistic as possible. That's why the bins are the kind that you have to load with augers and things. But I mean, if you want to make it easy and just do that kind of stuff, yeah, there's always the placeables, and Bart's got some really good ones that he's made. So again, lights work, and actually, as you can see, even the light switches work on them. Sliding doors. I'm just going to explain this to these guys real quick. So the sliding doors, you actually have to hold down the mouse button, and whenever you let it go, the door will just stop. So you can just open it a little bit to go in. The trick to this, if you're lazy and you don't want to sit here and hold it, just start pushing it when you're in the trigger, and then you can just back out and let go, and it'll keep opening. All right, sorry, Bandit.
Oh no, I was gonna say I was coming down here just to make sure, just to see what the new, or what the silo layout is, because this is actually the farm that I did the series on. So
So just kind of.
Will the sign pack be included in the download?
No, the sign pack is not included in the download, but it will get released. It's just not included in the map download. So same thing with these hydrolift doors. You actually have to sit here and hold it, or you can just be lazy and back out of the trigger and it'll open on its own. Again, there's some, just kind of decorative stuff to make these look alive, and I'll show you this feature while I'm here. Hey, look, I got joined by a bunch of people. So every farm, there's 6 workable farms right now, and every one of them, you'll find a shed, at least one on each farm. Anytime you see this toolbox, that is a repair spot for your vehicles, for Seasons mod, and also a customize, you can customize the vehicles. So if I click R, this doesn't have any customizations, but you would be able to click right here, add duals. Like if it's a tractor, you could add duals, take them off, whatever. So it makes it more realistic. You can actually do it in your shed here and not have to take it back to the dealership. Now, this toolbox is actually, it doesn't pick up. You can't lift it in multiplayer because it doesn't work. But in single player, you can actually pick this toolbox, the toolbox up, whatever, put it in the back of your pickup and drive around with it and take it out, and it'll still work for your workshop. So if the tractor breaks down in the middle of the field or something, you can actually grab that. The lowboy here and the truck are edits by Bandit. And again, everything you see in this video right now, the stream, is getting released in the mod pack. So the Peterbilt, the lowboy, the cop cars, everything. I don't know if you wanted to say anything about it, but
Okay, so just so you guys know, I know and I don't like touching on drama and stuff like this. I know with the recent mod purge, quote unquote, there was a couple of LBJ mods that were released, one of which was a lowboy, one of which was actually working. This actual lowboy has nothing to do with that one. Completely different lowboy. If I could get out of the grain bin there with my camera. So a couple of things. This one is actually in beta at the moment for a couple of reasons. I'll turn on my collision mask here so you guys can actually see it firsthand. When you actually are looking at the neck here, there is a collision on the back that I have to get rid of that's going to stop you from putting anything on there at the moment, and that's because the locking script for that doesn't actually work. And then the other reason why it's still a beta is because even you have selectable extensions in the store, so that way you can haul the larger equipment. Well, for the time being, those collisions are out all the time. It's just the cosmetics of it that are not there. So be looking forward to future releases of this as well. As I learn how to do new things, I will be updating this actual lowboy itself. And then this Peterbilt 377, for those of you who do not know, it was actually re-released over on Trailer Park Farms. They converted it over from 2015 and took a lot of the crap off of it that made it laggy in that game. Basically, all I did to this one was I made it so you have a selectable oversized load sign on the front there. So it'll actually match the one that's also an option that sits either bolted in, if I can get off the trailer, it sits either bolted in right on the top of the back platform here, or if you have the booster on, it hangs off the back of the booster. Yeah.
Okay,
And by
Cameron wants to see all of the vehicles being released. I guess.
yeah, we will here in a second. Let's show the rest of the farms.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there.
Also, quick thing. If you guys use this lowboy, you absolutely have to have a no collision camera mod in, because this thing will, yeah, I know I said it in the video that I posted up where I was talking about this lowboy, but you have to have it, because if not, it will keep catching your camera, as with most semi-trailers that I've experienced so far. So just a good thing to keep in mind. Anyway, go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, I don't even remember what I was saying. Just we'll check out the farms real quick, and then I'll show off all the vehicles. So this is Stanley Dairy. This is the dairy farm. And if you guys ever played on the beta or downloaded it and tried to play on it, this was actually a completely different dairy. So this has all been reworked, and it's kind of set up more for like a commercial operation. So it's kind of like a, you know, a farm that you'd have employees at, not a family farm.
I've been on it most of the night farming. It works really good.
So again, all the doors. I know I'm kind of opening a lot of doors and lights, but I'm just kind of showing you guys that everything works. Again, here's another one of those repair kits. So if we were in single player, I could pick that up and take it with me wherever I go. And all you have to do is basically be close to it to use it as a repair mod or to customize something. So I can just kind of park somewhere near it and then go up here, and it's going to give me the option to customize. So it's kind of cool. Every farm has at least one spot like that. The dairy barns,
Don't worry, I won't run you over.
they're also kind of cool. So you've got lights, all the gates work. There will actually be some cows that move around in here. However, when you buy cows, they won't show up in the barns. That was more just because there's way too many collisions in here, and the cows they turn into a mess. So here's your loading point. You can actually open that garage from the outside. Hey Bart, you want to open that door?
But you actually feed from right in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put your straw,
So you can back the truck up to here, and this is the unloading point for your cattle. And then they actually, you know, go back into the little holding area in here.
you too, Ken.
And then
It
here,
should be posted when you wake up.
what's that?
Cameron said good night. I told him it should be posted when he wakes up.
Gotcha. So these switches here are for the barn curtains, so you can actually raise them.
Please.
And as you can see, they open on the other side as well. And that's controllable in each building has its own. So you can open all these up. It doesn't really serve a purpose for the game. It's more just cosmetic, but it makes it kind of cool because you can open up the barn and let the light in, let the air through it. So it's just kind of a neat feature. And then to answer Brett's question, so to feed the cows and lay straw and all that kind of stuff, you can drive right down the center of these two buildings, and the triggers for it is right in here, so you can just drive down and dump your feed and straw and whatnot. And then we've got
Oh yeah, there's plenty of room to get anything down through here.
yeah. And then we've got some commodity barns, so you can store, you know, 4 different groups of whatever you wish there.
Dave, your fans aren't spinning.
Oh yeah, they don't spin in that one.
Oh, okay, we can put straw and all stuff in here.
You got some silage pits, another storage area for hay bales, and again, this is all seasons mod set up, so like if you store the hay bales in there, they're going to be out of the weather. And then this field here is actually where your cows are going to spawn when you buy them. Actually, is anybody over by the cow purchase thing? Where's Bandit at?
I'm standing right here next to you, but I can't purchase them. The only one that
Oh.
can be is you.
Gotcha, okay. I'll go buy them real quick. You got your sewage pit back here, an equipment shed for tractors and whatever, big gigantic one. And then you got your calf barn here, and those doors and everything all work.
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sitting there talking, and I turned back towards the commodity barn, and all of a sudden I see Bart tearing ass through there, almost high-centered it into the ditch.
Actually, I was only doing about 10 miles an hour.
So we'll see how badly this lags out the game.
What, buying cows?
Yeah. I'm gonna buy 100 of them.
I haven't bought any yet because I'm still making silage and collecting straw and all that and pulling grass.
And now, I did want to throw out there as a special note, those silage bunkers down there, they hold about 850,000.
Yep.
If you're truly skilled, you can get them up to about 9 to 950, but that's right about where they are. So,
I actually got $1 million in one tonight.
did you?
Yeah. But I packed it in a tight.
I was about to say, yeah, like you gotta be on top of that, like packing stuff in all the time.
So there's the cows spawning in back here.
You're
Let's see if I can
used to
fit
that,
this little
huh,
boy in there.
Bandit?
But you just, I don't even know how to respond to that. I was not ready for that. Damn it.
All right, let's jump over to the sheep and chicken farm here. Show you guys that one.
Ooh.
Actually, you know what? We'll do the sheep and chicken farm last. That's my favorite farm, so I'll show it off last. Have there been any more messages, Roger? Anything that we're missing, or anybody want to see stuff?
Oh, everybody was saying amazing job, amazing job, amazing job. Nick wanted to know if he could use the link for the Medicine Creek potting.
If you could what?
Post a link for the map on Medicine Creek modding. I expect he would probably rather you come get it from his site.
Yeah, I
I'd say it
mean,
would actually probably
what?
be better if you posted a link to FS17 UMRV.
Yeah, I would just say link to the Facebook page and whatnot.
Because even though I'm in here recording, I mean, and this goes for everyone watching my side of this, check out the link for FS17 UMRV if you guys haven't already. I'm going to leave a link to it, and then I'm going to leave a link to DR Modding's YouTube channel in the description below as well. So make sure you guys check that out.
Is there anything in the mod pack for seasons?
What do you mean?
Like, I guess, no plow, whatever.
No, there's not. Although
Okay,
Bart's got a really cool Trailblazer that he's releasing on his page that's got a snowplow on it.
Yep, that's our
And
Rednecks modding.
Patrick said the curtains are cool.
I'll leave a link.
This map should be posted within the next hour.
So here's kind of a small farm. I mean, there's no animals on it. You do have some places to store hay and equipment on outside, and then you've got another shed here. Again, all the interior stuff's in, and then you do have another repair kit. Where's the garage door here?
The bulk.
So this is kind of just a small farm.
As of now, all the sell points are in the town except for what, the ethanol plant?
Yep, and we'll go to the ethanol plant next because it's just down the road here.
Yeah, I'm trying to answer what I can as they typing them in.
Oh, and the other thing I did want to kind of touch on, every single tree in this map is a real live tree. So, God, every time we get out of this truck, it sends me the wrong direction.
Yes, you can cut every tree in this map.
Well, this one might be a little too large. We'll see. Yeah. I don't know. I've never tried cutting this giant one. We'll see. There you go. Huge, gigantic tree. Where's the edge of it?
Okay. Yeah, it looked at.
Pretty sure it just dropped like 15% of its actual wood when you chopped it down. No.
So, and then all of the branches.
But the Ponzi will not skin these.
No, these are kind of a interesting way of logging because you'd have to delimb everything, and then you can actually pick up the limbs and throw them in the smaller, whatever, the wood chipper, and then it kind of makes it interesting to grab these things because they're big.
The nice thing about it though is like, even though like that tree was down in a ditch, if you have a tree that's in your way,
You can
unlike
cut it.
some of the maps that are around here, you can actually cut that thing down and make it 1,000 times easier on yourself or your hired worker or, you know, whatever you're having an issue with.
Yep. So we'll run over here to Suncor Energy. This is the ethanol plant.
Patrick, you mean the concrete silos for the silage? Yes, the concrete silos for silage do work.
The silage pits work on the
Yes,
ground,
yeah.
and also the fermenting silos, the blue harvest store silos. Those turn grass into silage. So they both actually work.
Wish I was pulling a grain hauler.
I know this isn't really going to show this off very well because we're in a Tahoe, but as you can see, the grain probe.
Even till I couldn't go in.
The grain probe does work, and so does the scale. And then you can
See if I can
drive.
fit.
You can drive back in here.
Normally I would be able to fit, but I'm pretty sure I'm ruining the scale at this point because I'm dragging the low boy across the ground.
I just
And then you've got your sell point right here for grain. And the ethanol plant only takes corn.
Hey, give me 30 seconds, guys. I'll be right back.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Well, like I said, I don't know.
All right, we'll
And
touch
also-
on. Go ahead.
Also, Dave, I'm just kind of throwing this out there as well. For those of you who are wondering, the reason why I'm pulling this lowboy all over the place is not to be like, look at my mod and all this. It's more of like to, hey, this actually works, and I'm going to show you. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's fine. Ooh. Driving like a drunk person here.
You sheriffs, man.
Yep.
Oh, they would take
Always drinking on the job.
We do what we want.
all you do.
That is a Sheriff Tahoe, right?
And there goes the black church. Still haven't fixed that issue. The church can turn black sometimes.
Pretty sure Satan's living there at this point.
Yep. The church burns down every so often.
Right?
I've got a brick one on.
And again, all these silos that you guys are seeing, they all work. Every one of them stores grain. You have to use augers and stuff to get into them, but they are working. So here is the fifth farm, I guess, that we've shown you. More of a larger scale family farm, more modern. Again, anytime you see these signs, that means that is a water trigger, and you can pull water out of it. And then once again,
Wait,
uh-oh,
when I get there,
I missed some grass. I missed some grass.
It's the end of the world.
Yep, it is. There's another repair
You wanna play
kit.
chicken? Let's play chicken.
Okay, now.
What sign are you? What sign were you wanting to see, Brett?
The water sign.
Right here on the corner of this building.
See, people? I even smacked into him head on, and that charger didn't even move.
All right, Roger. What? Someone wanted to see something.
Nick asked, would the Seasons US Midwest mod work for this map?
It should, however, in version 3, there's actually going to be a little bit of some custom work done for this map. It's already kind of been offered, and what's going to happen, hopefully, if he's still willing to do it, Blue Web offered to basically make the Seasons mod work for this specific location in Iowa. So he'll set it up to like have the temperatures and the amount of snow and the rainfall and things like that work perfectly for this part of the real world. So it'll actually have its own custom Midwest texture, I guess. Oh,
That'd be great.
Swift driver.
here's the Wilson stables. This is a sell point for hay and straw, and then there's only one horse in here right now, but there will be some more horses. So, kind of a nice little horse stable.
Who's driving that orange truck?
It's the ghost of Bart Manning.
The
Getting
ghost
out
of Bart.
Bandit's way there.
And then the nice fancy house. Bart seems to think this is his house. I think everybody's going to be fighting over it. Uh-oh.
It overlooks Manning Transportation.
Where'd the garage door go? Oh, you already opened it?
Put it up.
Okay. I was like, what the hell? The garage door disappeared.
It's gone. Someone stole it.
So, Manning Transportation, I can't really zoom in. Well, yeah, I can't zoom in at all right now. Is right there. So his house overlooks his business there. It's kind of cool. A lot of grass up here since it's next to the horse stables. You know, you can do a lot of hay up in here. So, alrighty, let's shoot back over to the last farm.
Yeah,
And
it's good. I know how to back a trailer.
Chad J said, leave the grass you missed in that last shed. Somebody can bitch about something.
Oh, I'm sure they'll find shit to bitch about, but ooh, like that big giant bump in the road. But yeah,
I love the fact that Bart can't keep his truck out of a ditch. Oh, there goes again.
you know, it kind of bothers me, I'm not gonna lie, the grass thing, because one of the review videos that I watched on the beta, one of the few guys that was sticking up for me and saying, hey, you know, it's a work in progress, it's gonna get there. He did mention, he's like, you know, every square inch of this map has been gone over. There's not grass anywhere that it's not supposed to be. So now that I saw that, it bugs me, because there's grass now where it's not supposed to be.
Well, it'll be more versions coming out.
Yep. This is
making it.
Really? Really?
See, that what this is not a racist church. It's a white church and a black church.
Hey. There's a truck that just showed up over here.
David,
What?
we need
White.
What happened?
Bart put his truck in the ditch, and then I put my truck in the ditch, trying to get his truck out of the ditch.
So what do you want me to do?
Swift driver, I need you to come hit me.
Alright, I'm coming.
We're always glad to come hit people.
Coming to the rescue.
Like, I'm literally stuck. I went full Swift driver.
Where are you at?
Over by the field 40.
Oh man, you're way back in there.
Yeah, I was just watching Bart careening from side to side of the road, and I'm like, oh, well.
Yeah, and Bart already had like his vehicle strategically placed, so he's already out of there and moved on. I just ran into him over by the other farm.
Yeah, I was actually going to get this truck to try to get that truck out.
Yeah, I tried to get him out. Oh, wait.
Okay, Andrew.
What am I supposed to hit?
His truck. Don't hit mine.
Andrew Collins wants to know, is there any mods you recommend to
There it
use
goes.
with this map other than the
Are you-
no collision
Are you sure you're gonna be able to get out of that?
that's not in the zip?
Well, let him. Well, he can probably hear me. The no collision only is for this trailer. So I don't know. I mean, I haven't really found anything like script functioning wise that I've seen that is a good add-on so far, other than what we've got in there. Other than maybe Seasons mod, which, you know, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, what was the question? I didn't even hear it.
Any other mods that you
Recommend using.
Seasons mod on this map is really cool. It really is. I mean, it's fun to watch the trees change and the snow and everything. It looks so realistic. I would definitely recommend it. I like the realism, so I use like manual attach, things like that, you know, just kind of add some realism. You have to get out and hook the trailers up, whatnot. There's probably some mod conflicts. I have had people message me saying, hey, you know, I can't get into the map with certain mods, but no one, I always ask people, like, tell me what mod is causing it, but no one ever seems to respond back. So I would give you a list of mods that don't work with it, but I don't know.
There is no mud on this version.
There's no mud on this version yet.
That is in future plans.
So this is the farm that you actually start on when you start a new save game. The Circle S farms here, and it's kind of set up like an old rustic farm that's been around for a while. This is where your chickens are. They free roam the farmyard, and again, everything works.
Don't forget about the cow thing too. You buy
Yeah,
cows.
no. Yeah, I'll show them. So here's another repair kit.
Oh, why'd you bought cows?
These are kind of dual purpose. You can use them as a bunker silo, or you can park equipment under them. This one is just simply to store stuff under, and hay and whatnot. So when you buy cows at the dairy farm, it'll actually place cows over here as well. You can't do anything with these cows. You can't feed them or nothing, but I mean, these are all being fed technically by the dairy farm. However, it does just kind of add some realism. It makes this farm feel alive. Now there's animals walking around it. That is so annoying. I keep hearing my voice.
Sorry, I know you're bouncing off of me. Like I said, I wanted to turn you up to make sure that your voice is overpowering both mine and any game audio that I'm getting.
Gotcha.
So that way, when you're talking about it and people are watching my version, which by the way, you should go check out his because he's getting a lot of the visuals. You're getting just a lot of the audio here. That way, you can actually still hear him and what he's talking about over me and my general goofiness.
I don't know why my mouse it's like driving me nuts. I can't move it around very easily. That's why it looks so choppy. Alright.
Are they cows or are they bought cows?
What?
Cows in the building, are they scripted or bought?
The cows in the building are scripted, so they're always there. Just like the horses are, this cow is always in here just kind of roaming around. But the ones in this field over here come in when you buy cows at the dairy farm.
Also, this big blue silage bunker or silage fill silo here, is this actually going to work?
It does not work in this version, only because I forgot that was even there.
Okay.
The harvester silos on the dairy farm do work. They turn grass into silage, but this one is just cosmetic or whatever right now. It doesn't actually do anything.
As Bart runs over Fido.
Yeah, what the hell, man? Leave our dog alone.
Yeah, I was run over Fido or run over you.
Got the nice old pickup truck.
And then I'll show you guys sheep too. So sheep are back here. You got some old, like, you know, foundations from buildings that used to be here. I really wanted to make this like the old farm that's been around forever. So
Cool.
again, you got water. This is actually the fill point though on this one for water. So there's water on the farm up near the big barn, the red barn. Oh man, this mouse is driving me nuts. I have to it takes me like 50 times to turn. So sheep are in here, and we can buy some real quick just to show that it's working. So whenever you're near this gate here, this opening, that's when the animal dialogue comes up. And we'll just buy.
Yeah, we all discussed it, and we figured leaving out the little yellow lines would be more realistic.
Yeah, and that's the thing for like the people that have just joined. It is kind of difficult until you get to know where locations are, because there's no, you know, like markers on the ground. There's no floating bubbles telling you where to dump stuff, and that was simply just to make it realistic. And that's kind of what this video is right now. We're kind of showing you how to do things. Oops, I don't have enough money for that. We're just kind of showing you, you know, how to do everything on the map. I'm actually only going to get like 20 of these because we need some money to be able to buy vehicles. I didn't even think about
You got
that.
to cheat in?
No, I don't. I'm getting
Hey,
stepped on here.
stack.
So here's the sheep. They do work. They come in, and then to feed them and water them. I showed you where to dump water. They have their feeding trough here, so you can go to the other side of this fence and drop the feed in. So again, animals are all working. Cell points are all working. Silos are all working.
So I do have one question though. You have a foundation here,
Mm-hmm.
like what looks to be like a house foundation. What exactly is this supposed to be?
Are you talking about this back here?
Yeah, like this is this just like where an old shed was?
Yeah, it's just kind of simulating where an old shed used to be, and now it's just kind of the junk spot for the farmer to throw his old shit, and his chickens roam around here. The eggs
Man,
do.
just picked up an egg.
Yeah, the eggs do work. I just picked one up too.
Picked up another.
Yep. Free roam chickens. They just kind of wander around. The dog chases them. The cats chase them. Let's see if we
Yeah, I
can,
need a horse in the dairy.
let's see if we can find a cat. Where you at? Where did the
I
cat
don't think I have
go?
a dairy. I don't think the indicators, the field level indicators, have even been fixed for 17 yet. But silage bunker. I don't think it's. I know it hasn't been fixed in this map, but I don't think it's even been fixed for 17.
Hey, there's a cat.
For the silage bunkers, I didn't think that they actually.
But no, they blew
Hey, there it is.
the upright silage.
Oh.
No, they work.
Yeah.
The
It worked, but in 15 they had the little tube on the outside. That's what the guy was asking.
on the silage, the fermenting silos on the dairy do have like LCD screens that show you how full they are.
I hadn't put any grass in those yet. I was
Actually,
cutting
can you teleport in multiplayer? Yep.
Yeah, I did.
I'll just show you guys real quick.
Yeah, I've been working on the dairy all night and I hadn't even noticed it.
You snagged a peat, Bart?
No.
Looks like, 'cause I thought sure I left it out here on the road, but I may not.
So these two harvester silos do work on the dairy farm. You dump grass on this side, and this will show you how much grass is in, and then slowly it'll start to turn it into silage, and it'll show you there. And I think these are each 100,000 capacity. So you got two of them, and they might be 50,000. I can't remember.
I've been on the damn dairy all night working and I didn't notice it.
Yep, they do work, and then actually when you're near it, yeah, see when it's full, it'll show you. Like right now, it's saying it's empty, but it'll show you how full it is too here.
Yes, there is an ethanol plant. It's out in the county. I think he's going to make a trip over there before he ends the video.
We actually just were over there, but I'll
Okay,
I'll visit it. So we got
Cowboy hat.
Suncor Energy.
Oh, there it is. I was about to say, apparently I lost the semi.
And Jimmy Blair said hi to
Everyone
your
down
mom.
the hill, so I figured I'd turn
What's
it
that?
around for you.
Ah, nice.
Jimmy Blair said hi, Dr. Marty.
Oh, what's up, man? So the scales do work. Obviously, they're not going to work for me, but if there's a truck here, and then these moisture probes do actually work. So you can get a moisture reading of your truck or your grain. I wish it actually worked to where it would show you what the moisture level was, but it's more just to kind of simulate it.
Okay, you got it moving now. That's cool.
Anything else anybody wants to see? Because we do have a lot more people in here now than we did before.
There is a fire station. Where is that on the Illinois? I mean, not Illinois, Iowa or Wisconsin side?
Well, there's technically one on both.
Oh, okay, yeah, there are two fire stations.
There's a fire station right up here. As you can see, the sidewalks are still glitchy. That'll be fixed in version 3.
Oh shit! I
So-
think he's downtown.
Yeah.
We have this fire station here that's just you can't go in it, but it's just sitting here to, just for show. And then
Right, there are two.
we have another one. Uh-oh. That just spawned me inside the buildings. That's not going to work. Oh, this is actually the gas station at the fire station. So here's the other fire station. This is the Prairie du Chien side, the Wisconsin side. And this one will work. It doesn't work right now though. I actually completely forgot that this was even here. I didn't script the doors in it for it. But we will have this working for version 3. It'll be easy to script these doors to get them working. So you'll actually be able to park stuff in this one.
Lights do working there, because I saw it through the glass.
Dave,
Yep.
That was not there before.
What?
you've got bush-covered roads
Where at?
over where me and Bandit are.
Where are you guys?
Just north of 40.
Yeah.
Where?
Uh-oh. We need to get the weed whacker out.
Where do the vehicles respawn?
I'll show you right now. So I'm in the
Yep.
Chevy. We'll
Well, the tire detail on these things is really nice. Well, it was. Really nice.
There is a police station, I think, right in town. I'm not sure. I know there's two police cars parked there.
So the trucks right now reset in this little grassy area, and the only reason that I did this is there's really no perfect place to do it on this map. I used to have the reset point out here on the road, but then it made it almost impossible. Like if you spawned in a trailer, it would spawn in like this, and the nose would be hanging off this edge, and you couldn't get to it. Like this farm is so tightly built on purpose. Like it's an old kind of rustic farm. There's really no good spot to have a reset point in here. So
You could reset them at the dealership, but that's a long ways to go to get them.
yeah,
Also, for those watching my part of that, I just want to say I'm proud of that 27-point turn that I just did. Just saying.
anything else people want to see? We'll go back to this because we kind of started in this area. Here's the feed and seed. This is where you can sell your hay bales here and straw. You can buy grass, buy silage, wood. This is a wood chip sell point. You can get your seeds, fertilizer, and we don't have a truck over here, do we? We'll just run up here to the front. I'm so used to having that mod, the camera mod, where you scroll the mouse wheel and it like makes you fly up into the air. So this is the Miller feed and seed. This is kind of like your farm supply store on the Wisconsin side.
You know what we should have grabbed is a couple of ATVs.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Fourth place should work fine.
From the people that have tested the map for me say it's working perfectly fine.
Okay.
I don't usually use course place, so I haven't tested it myself, but they have all said it does. Well, that's kind of cool. I just spawned into the Charger and I'm being driven around.
And the thing that's actually surprising is that when I was testing this lowboy in single player, I noticed that if you had the engine on,
Bart stole my truck.
It would, if you had the engine on, it would bounce it around a little bit as you were going down the road. But as I've noticed so far here, it still doesn't move.
Here's another one of the trucks that's in the mod pack. This is for Stanley Dairy Farms.
Oh yeah, the Dodge.
You can got the Clayton County license plate on it.
Which I already own, sitting on my dairy.
Yep. Now if we could just get rid of the loopy Dodge noise. It's one thing I hate about this truck. It's such a good truck, but I do not like the sound.
Well, Bart, you found the ditch again.
Oh, this isn't the one I fixed the handling on. Which
Now
one
you'll
did I
see-
fix? The Tahoe? I thought I did them both.
I can't remember. Because that one night we were
Now
messing
you'll
around
see
with them
why.
and they were really iffy.
Now you have to see why I
It's
kept it up
alright.
in the ditch.
Charger, I think, needed some work, didn't it?
I don't know, I'm driving it now and it's alright. It's just when I get
I don't
close
think
to
its
Brent,
siren actually works.
it doesn't.
The Charger
That's the only
doesn't.
downfall with the Charger. And it's scripted right. It's scripted exactly the same as the Tahoe. I don't know why it doesn't work.
So we probably don't have enough money to buy everything. But I can at least walk you through what's in the mod
Get a
pack.
loan.
Oh yeah, we could do that. I'm gonna.
There's a bunch of tractors in it.
Yeah, even that's not gonna be enough.
Does it limit you at 300,000?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh.
So
On the cow.
everything that you guys are seeing in the video is part of the mod pack.
Wait a minute.
What?
What did you just hit, Bart?
What have you sold all the animals?
That's the siren.
That's the horn.
Oh.
Whatever you're-
Yeah, Cowboy said
I was
just
about to
lease.
say, like,
Hey, Cowboy's got an idea. He said just lease it.
yeah, that would work. Lease everything for an hour.
I'm gonna sell this because that's not part of the mod pack. We could sell all of our bins and that would make us some money.
Sell the
Or you can
animals.
just lease it. He does have a very valid idea with that.
Yeah, I'll definitely try it.
Spend a lot less.
Be prepared for some lag here, guys.
Oh God, I'm trying to back up and it's not working.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely with being on multiplayer, this is gonna lag the crap out of us while I'm buying these.
Also, for those of you guys that are watching my viewing of this lowboy, you gotta have some pretty good skill to back this thing up, especially when you've got a guy who keeps buying stuff. This thing, it's that perfect distance. It's kind of an animal to back up.
Okay, so these are the tractors that come with the mod pack. And again, for those that are like joining, we're not trying to take credit for any of this stuff. Any undue credit, I guess I should say. Some of these are edits. Some of them, there are a couple original models, right? The Mac and stuff.
Yeah.
So some of them are just edits. They're public released and they've been edited like the cop cars, just to match the map. This truck was released. We've got just the dairy farm logo on it. The tractors are all like public release edits, and these are actually from Brian Taylor. These are all his edits, and so a lot of these you probably are able to find on other mod sites and things, but we just wanted to give people that don't have access to mods, or maybe they don't have some decent tractors and vehicles, this at least gives you a start.
Oh yeah.
So here's the John Deeres that come in the pack. They're all customizable. Every one of them you can set up different wheels and different options.
I lagged there for a second.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we're
I
all
did it too.
going to be lagging with this many. Damn it. I was going to see if I could get on here.
Were you just trying to side load on Lobo?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to work.
And to prove to you guys, actually, go ahead and do it on there. if you can.
Well, here, let me customize this real quick.
Make sure it stops so I'm not in that trigger.
I forgot. Do I have to go here?
Now
Mm.
these two.
How do you
know there's
customize it?
Quite a few. What do you mean?
I forgot where the trigger is for this.
It's right in front of where the truck is sitting.
Right in front of where the truck is sitting.
Yeah, it's like right where you're standing.
Yeah, you didn't put the little markers down, but it's right there.
Oh, the trigger's not that dealership.
Oh, I'm actually on it.
I was about to say, do you need me to back that up so you can make sure you're...
There we go.
Oh, yeah, I see the trigger.
Oh, really? You can't customize it. I could take it
You
to
can
a,
sell it, though.
I could take it to a farm and customize it, but that's all right. We can move a smaller tractor on your low boy.
Oh, it's not a big deal. I was just going to say, if you're going to try it, like, try it, but... Also, if you guys have any bugs with this thing, feel free to let me know. I didn't have any testers when I was doing this one, so it's just kind of what it is. Yeah.
It just is what it is.
Like I said, everything functions for me, but it may not for anybody else.
Oh, when you lease them, you can't customize them.
That's true. I wasn't even thinking about that. So the John Deeres all come in the mod pack. The Peterbilt, the Lowboy,
Trailers.
the Charger, and the Tahoe police car, the Dodge truck. Then we've got this 650, and this does have the passenger script on it, so you can cruise around in it. With how many people fit in here, Bart?
4 besides the driver.
And then the Dodge has it too, doesn't it?
I believe so.
Okay, wasn't there a Mack truck coming in the pack too?
Yeah, the Dodge has the passenger script. Then let's get the Mack Titan. We'll leave it white because this has the decals on it.
Hey, Dave, I see what you were talking about there.
I'm trying to get to the Mac. There we go.
Hey, wait, hop back in that. The 7R. Or 6145.
And the Mac here, this is original to you, right, Roger and Bart?
Yeah,
Yeah.
small.
So this is a bot model. They did all the work on this. It's a pretty badass little truck.
Roger bought that originally. We put it in 17.
15.
Put it in 15. And then we converted it. And I did a few more tweaks to it, added some options. And Dave also added some options. And we put it in 17.
Big truck.
And then it's got the Manning Transportation logo, which actually matches the Manning Transportation building that's on the map.
Hey, Dave,
Oh, actually, you know what? What?
hit me.
Hit you?
Hit me.
Where are you? Well,
I'm
you
in the
got
truck.
you got stuck?
Yeah, for some reason, if you back up a little bit too far, it'll actually hang up and then you can't get it off.
I forgot about this.
That's what she said.
So then we've got the Timpty Super Hopper.
Yeah, everybody's excited for the Tempty.
I actually like the look of it. Now, is that a ad strip, your logo, or is that actually built into the textures?
That's an ad strip, but eventually the idea that we had for this, eventually probably by version 3, all of the vehicles, at least like the semis, the trailers, and the pickups will have optionable decals, so you can actually change the decals to be whatever farm you want it to be. So if you're going to use the dairy farm, you could set the dairy farm logos on this truck, or you could buy it without logos.
And this is
Used by
this is still a beta version. It's not the complete version by no means.
Apparently, I'm going the wrong way down the one way because it said wrong way.
If I can get the traffic to work, we're gonna have some traffic in version 3, but
Okay, what else is in the mod pack? We've got the 2 semis. We've got the Chevy 3500. We've got the Dodge. We've got the 650. Charger, Tahoe, police car. Oops. What am I missing? We got the Tempty. We've got the Lowboy. The tractors. I think that's it, isn't it?
I think so.
thanks.
Are here.
And for those of you that are like kind of joining us late here, just to give you kind of a walkthrough of how this download's going to work. So everything's in one zip. It's a pretty large file, but we did it this way so that people wouldn't get confused. So the map is in the zip. All of these vehicles are in the zip. The bin pack, which is actually all 32 of these silos here. So you've got all of these different silo options, and they're all placeable.
Wait a minute, the Farm Kings and the Lizard, yeah.
Watch this. Oh man. I can't trap him in. I was gonna try to trap him in one. Boom.
Whoa.
So these bin packs, the bin pack is going to be in the download. The trucks, the tractors, the map, and then there is also some required mods, and they're not necessarily required, but they're in the mod pack because if you want the traffic lights to work, you want red, green, red lights and all that stuff, you're going to need a mod, and that's included in there. And then the augers, so the Batco augers, these two are going to be needed for the grain bin pack, and also you could use, where's it at? You can also use the Farm King and the Secundiac for the grain bin as well.
Just for display's sake, you should grab that Farm King real quick.
Actually, we've got enough people in here, they might want to see this. So if I have enough money, I'm going to buy the combine. I'll buy a combine and just go harvest a little bit.
You can have somebody, why don't you do that, but you can also have somebody run the Mac over to the dairy farm and pull some stuff out of the...
Pull some stuff out of what?
Out of the in-game silos.
Yeah.
You have some grain in there.
Oh
Like
yeah, that's
16.
true. Well, I've already bought all this stuff, so we might as well.
I'll be right back, guys.
Who wants to combine?
God. I can do it.
I'll set the auger up since I know where it needs to be.
Alright, well, it's hooked up to the 6R, so
Oh, is it?
I'll hop into I'll hop into the combine here and go up and get started. I am sorry to the people watching this, because holy crap, I just gave you a great show of that tree.
So we're obviously lagging a little bit because we have all these mods right here and we're on multiplayer, but the map is running really smooth. There's no errors. There's a couple warnings that are simple fixes that'll be fixed before the third release, but it's 100% playable. 10 times better than, I don't even know if it's 10 times, I'd say 100 times better than the first beta.
And to answer all your questions out there, I would normally throw this on the Lowboy, but unfortunately, holding the header, this thing is actually too long for the Lowboy. So I'll just
Brett, you could just go right over here, dude. There's a cornfield just over here to the
Oh yeah.
behind you.
Might as well head that way then.
As he backs into the gas tanks and we all hear a huge explosion.
We all die.
Hey, you know how hard it is? Okay, so for those of you out there that don't know, when I'm playing games like this, I use a Logitech G27 steering wheel. When you're in single player, the steering wheel is the absolute best thing since sliced bread. However, when you're in multiplayer, it's a pain in the ass because it's so delayed that you can't work with it. And I'm also lagging like crazy right now, which is not helping. But
well, we should have probably not bought all these mods and parked them right here. So basically, the area that you're going to be aiming for is this little trap door here.
Yeah, with my old eyes, I'd have to be like, I'd have to have magnifying glasses up there.
Well, I'm also being really picky. You don't have to be this precise. If you're anywhere in this area, it's going to work. And then we'll go ahead and set the grain or the auger up. So for those of you that haven't used these before, it's pretty simple. A lot of it's just the mouse controls. Oops.
Huh. I've never used them, but I may do it. They look pretty cool.
So we'll get that one set up. That's ready to go now. And then we need the Secundiac to unload. And this one you can actually drive. I mean, you wouldn't want to drive it very far because it's really slow.
Yes, you can use the Batco.
Yeah, you can use the Batco, and it's actually included.
Yeah, the Batco does come in it. Need a Bryant 9013 Bryant.
Well,
That would be handy.
if someone wants to make one, we'll gladly use it.
I'm not sure which 6R it is.
It's Brian Taylor's edits
Okay,
Yeah.
Brian Taylor.
from Taylor Farms. So with this thing, I want to get lined up under the discharge. And then you can you'll know when you're in the right spot if you... Let me get this raised up first. I'm forgetting what controls. So you'll actually know when you're in the right spot because you'll see in the HUD, once it says start filling, I'm going to be in the area that I need to be. So I can leave this thing here now, and that's all set up. So now once he gets us some grain, we can show you how it works.
And say how your capacity doing there.
2,800 at 44%. We're not going to be able to unload on the go though, because this header's a bit wide. Unless you are really good at what you do.
Got a 60-foot header. Yeah, as far as I know, I keep saying, but as far as I know, this would be
Holy lag.
here shortly.
Here, I'll
Sorry, I'm jumping around from vehicle to vehicle trying to find a tractor.
make it a little easier on us.
You know what? I forgot to grab the grain cart. That's the whole reason I did this. Well, while we're waiting for those guys to harvest, is there anything anyone wants to see that's
All right,
just
you're good.
jumping in? I can teleport real quick and show you guys.
Hold on, I'm bringing you some corn.
Also leveling half a cornfield, but you don't mind that.
There you go, Dave. Let's see the others.
This might be a little tricky on this one. That's why you want me to do it. Yikes.
Excuse me, guys.
Let's see how good of a semi driver I am here.
The tire dirt is in the map, but ground response is not built in.
Ground response does, however, work on
Yeah.
this map.
Okay,
Like if you have the actual the script add-on.
so you're gonna have to, Bart. You're gonna have to start the tractor, and then hit the pipe out on the auger. You know what? These augers, I wonder if they work in multiplayer. Does anybody know?
It says I have to unfold the Farm King.
It's already unfolded.
Yeah, we have both ones that they work.
Oh,
in
yep. Here we go. I'm ready. I can unload where I'm at. Alright, so if you watch, it starts pouring out right there. So now we're full, and if we want to unload, I'm gonna have to get under the smaller auger here.
Oh, okay. You see the corn going in.
Yep.
I've never used those.
So then again, wherever it says start filling, that means I'm in the right spot. And I'm gonna pick my corn. And oh crap, I forgot to put the pipe out. So I'm gonna actually have to start filling again. If I would have had the pipe out to start, I could have just done this all in one shot. But there you go. So it unloads too. And again, everything that's stored in this bin is gonna be in this bin. So it doesn't go to your main file, your main silo farm, you know, whatever. I can't think of what I'm trying to say, but if I store,
Farm silo.
yeah, if I store, you know, whatever amount of corn in this silo, it's going to stay in that silo until I take it out of that silo.
The other thing that I did want to throw out there is that there isn't actually any way of telling how much is in it. So you've got to keep track of what you've got going into it.
Yeah, eventually on the next version of these bins, I'll try to add a level indicator so that we can tell how full they are. But
Or at least an LCD screen.
yeah, something just to show. But for the time being, I mean, the amounts are all listed. So you've got 200s, 300s, 400s, and 500Ks. So like this big one right here would hold 500K.
Yeah, this guy just asked what was the capacity. So you.
So yeah, so those work, and you can do everything from little ones to big ones, different brands. I'll show you like just a
Sounds
small
like
one here.
Ron does in his free time.
So many gay jokes, so little time.
Oh, you said something about a grain cart.
What's that?
Raise it. Do you want to show a
Oh, I
grain cart or anything?
bought a grain cart because I was gonna go get some grain from that combine. That way I could not have to put the semi on this big auger. But we got it to work.
Yeah. If I could quit sneezing, that would be great.
Any-
Anyway, I don't know if I need to still be harvesting, but I am, so.
Yeah, probably not.
Well,
Again, anybody want to see any certain features? I can run through it real quick and show you guys sell points.
As the guy said, a guy just asked, does the map have realistic yields for the area? I think you said something about Blue Web was going to do the next version to have it.
Yeah, he was gonna help with seasons mod, but I don't know. He's gonna change like the climate to represent this part of the country. I don't know if he's going to do anything with yields.
Well, knowing Blue Web, if that's something that's wanted, I'm sure he could probably.
Yeah, he's pretty talented. He's probably talented.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if he's willing, I guess. I haven't asked him for that, but I mean, if he's willing to do it, yeah.
I don't think it has a boat ramp.
It definitely doesn't have a boat ramp. Sorry, no boat ramp. So just kind of showing you guys that all the trees are cuttable, even the oaks. If I can get all this bushes here.
Nope.
So this is like the forest headquarters for those that haven't seen it. And this version 3, this will actually have a working
little bit wide of a header.
working sawmill and American style, not the traditional one everybody uses on their map. It'll have a completely unique American version of a sawmill. But for now, this is just kind of a placeholder to be so for if someone does want a log, they can sell their logs and wood chips right here. So it's kind of bare bones up here at the moment, but we showed them chickens, sheep, pig farm. We didn't been here for a while. We were here earlier in the stream.
Did we
But
show them the other areas, like over by the dairy over there, like to the east of the dairy,
the what?
like that area that's over there to the east of the dairy,
What about it?
where that lake
Oh,
Where the what is?
is? The lake.
Oh, do we still have a truck over there?
650 maybe.
It
yeah,
is, and
so will there be any John Deere combines in the future?
Possibly. Cody was talking about adding his if we can find somebody that can do grain planes.
I thought he wanted that one to stay private. I don't know.
he did say he was gonna release it if he could find somebody to do grain planes on it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's what
He
he was
doesn't want
saying
it-
yesterday.
He doesn't want it released if it's gonna be all screwy, but wants something nice to go out.
The one thing I will say about this map is the days of cutting through fields is pretty much over, because these ditches are monsters.
Right. You have no idea how many trucks I've high centered. Yeah, just so you guys can see, I'm gonna actually pull up the collision map there for those of you who are watching who like to look at that for how these bins are actually set up.
Oh god, we're gonna lag like crazy.
No, it shouldn't lag you guys.
Oh.
It's lagging the
Oh.
living daylights out of me.
I just rolled my truck like 15 times.
So yeah, that's how it's set up. Basically, as long as the trigger of the Farm King or the Batco is in the actual trigger of the grading bin, it should be fine. So
I did not make it all the way to this lake just to flip my truck. Whew, that was close.
yeah, this is actually the first time I'll be driving this Mac.
That's a pretty nice Mac.
So again, some of the mods in the mod release are still work in progresses, betas, whatever you want to call them. But we just wanted to give back, to the community so that they had something to enjoy. I mean, I don't think anyone's trying to say that these are the best mods in the world, but they're fun little mods to use and enjoy on the map.
And the other thing is, nobody likes to play a game where you got a nice American map, or a nice certain map, and you don't have anything to go with it, or
Yep.
kind of continuing on what Dave was saying. It's just kind of for everybody to enjoy it.
hey Dave,
Yep.
guy named Sniffles DK says if you want to set yields, I have a post on American Eagle Modding. Look for the thread. Setting desirable yields. Easy to do.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we can definitely try it. For the people that are kind of didn't see this, I know I keep repeating a bunch of stuff, but anywhere that you see one of these toolboxes with the repair kit on it, that is actually a spot where you can repair your vehicle or customize it if it's got options. And in single player, you can actually grab the toolbox and take it with you, throw it in the back of a truck, whatever, bring it with you, and it'll still work. Multiplayer, you can't pick anything up, so it doesn't work, but it still does work as a repair spot. So
Get that state shed orange off of it.
is that your comment or is that someone else's comment?
That's what
Oh, what else? What else should we show? Got the different sell points, stables.
Setting desirable yield. Yes, that's a good thing to check out. Okay, Dave, you want to ask them? Well, y'all ready for it to be posted?
Yeah, who's ready for some downloads?
Who's ready to destroy their internet?
We're gonna break the internet tonight, or this morning.
Yeah, let's see. No park shit. The soybean, all the crops are in front of it.
Yeah, the crops are all in row crop or whatever they call it, crop row, whatever. It's the mod or not the mod, but the what do you call it?
Everything's in rows. All of the for version 3 anyway, all of the stubble will be adjusted.
And guy asked is any parks for version 3. I'm sure there will be at least a campground and maybe some other stuff.
Yeah, version 3 is really going to be like the fun stuff. I mean, version 2 was just to get everything working, all the sell points, the silos, all that kind of stuff. Version 3 will be like the fabric scripts, the working sawmill, the like maybe a park or campground, something like that. Just kind of the fun things that people can use to role play. I mean, the big push for this map was to make it usable for anybody and everybody. So if you like logging, you can log on this map. If you want to farm on a smaller farm with small fields, there's some farms set up for smaller fields. There's farms set up with gigantic fields. There's older farms. There's young, like modern farms. There's a commercial type farm, family farm.
Hey Dave,
Yo.
hop in. He was talking about a campground. Now I know there's a lot of placeable stuff.
Well, there's actually a park. If you take a left up here at the next
Yeah,
go.
no, that's where I was headed.
Oh, there is a park? Okay.
Well, it's kind of a placeholder right now. There's not a whole lot there.
Right. The one thing that Dave hasn't shown yet that I noticed is if you come up here,
The sign's gone.
there is a little spot down here. And like you said, it's kind of a placeholder. But
Yep.
there is some placeable campground stuff, and I know a lot of you guys will probably edit
Oh yeah.
such. So there is a spot for you guys to kind of go to town with it.
Yep.
Okay.
The other thing that we touched on earlier, but we haven't touched on recently, there is. See if there's a spot I can get close. Do we have any vehicles over here? No, because that's the vehicle I just took.
In the water, you can drive in and it does not kill your vehicle.
Yeah, which is actually more preferred for me, because I just I mean, yeah, it's realistic that you don't want to drive through the water, but at the same time, like, if you accidentally do and get stuck and have to reset, it's a pain in the ass. So back in here, I'm running there because I don't have any vehicles on this side, but
Say, where'd you go?
I'm way down here.
Don't put a moonshine still back up in here.
I'm gonna go down to the south, the edge of the map here.
Oh, you shot way over there.
I'm just gonna show everybody that there. Here you go. So there's a huge area that hasn't even been done on the map yet, and there's gonna be a lot of additional things going in on this part. So mining, like a rock quarry type setup. In this part of the real world, they do some limestone quarries, things like that. So those are the kind of things that'll be in version 3. The kind of the additional things that don't come with the core Giants game. That'll be in version 3. Version 2 was really just to get all the core features working and make sure that you can actually play the game. And you know, it is still a beta, it's still a work in progress, but it is 100% playable. You know, error-wise and warning-wise, they're all gone. 100 times better than the first release.
I think the thing that makes it 100 times better is that on this one you can actually drive through the city without lagging out.
Oh yeah, all this stuff from the beta has been totally fixed and
Yeah, other than the sidewalks, these
Well,
damn
yeah.
sidewalks.
they're gonna get it if they have to be replaced.
Yep.
Well, all we need them to be pulled out and actually show up in Blender, and we'll be alright.
Yep.
Now Colt said you had to do them one by one doing in Blender.
I wish we could have the fast forward mod in right now, so I could show them the night and day and everything. But
Well, you can set it to go as far as 120. Hit your 8 key.
yeah, no, I know. I'm just it doesn't go very fast.
Well, it's already.
Oh yeah, I guess it is almost 5.
And if you want to commit suicide, you can just jump off the bridge.
Hey, there's the airplane.
I think that's the fastest U-turn I think I've ever pulled.
Sun's about to set here soon. Starting to change.
Yeah. Oh, the sky. As you guys see, this is not a stock sky.
Yeah.
This is not a skybox. This is actually scripted into the map.
Yeah. So this you won't have to download this sky. It's you just pop the map in your mod folder, and this is the sky you're gonna get.
Yeah.
I like the look of the actual sun on some of these buildings. It's actually nice. Actually, I just thought of one to answer a guy's question. If you want to make things a little bit more difficult, but look a lot better, like as you guys can see, the shadows here are actually nice. But for like nighttime, the real night mod will actually make things, from what I've experienced, very dark, very challenging.
Yeah, it's almost impossible. Because
It's
we actually changed the settings to make the night a little darker, and when you have real night in, it's like pitch black. You can't see anything.
You cannot see 5 feet in front of you, and that's with your bright headlights on.
Yeah.
Hey, there's that nice custom moon that Dave did.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Moon.
Even though the sun sets
Walking
in,
on one of these.
the sun is setting
Same
in the
direction the moon comes from.
well, and it's setting in the east. But oh well. Can't make it perfect.
You can only do what you can do.
Holy crap! It does actually get.
Told ya.
Should be posted here very shortly.
The only reason why I could
Got a
tell
bunch
some
of
I wear
people
it is 'cause
asking
I can
when
still
will
see
the link.
Chrome.
See, this
Yeah,
what
there you go.
this is what we meant. It gets dark. It'll start to light up once the moon comes out, but it'll get a little lighter. But yeah, it gets pretty dark.
I'm actually rolling through the town right now, showing people the street signs and stuff.
I don't even know what truck or. Ooh, that's pretty cool looking.
What in the world?
There we go.
Oh,
Moon came out.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little lighter now.
she's still dark.
What?
I said she's still dark. Yeah, I think the links will be up when the stream is done. That's what the guy just posted. A lot of people waiting for this.
So yeah. Any other places anybody wants to see, or I think we'll probably end the stream here and get the map uploaded. Or it is already uploaded, but get the links out. If you go to the Facebook page for UMRV, if you don't know it, you can just do the @ DR modmap, MODMAP. You know, please like the page, subscribe to the YouTube. This is where the updates will be for the next version. There's going to be some pretty cool things coming out in version 3, and it hopefully won't take as long to get to version 3 as it took to get to version 2. But hope
No traffic as of now. Hopefully in version 3 we will have traffic.
Hopefully with the transition from version 2 to version 3, we don't have the drama that we had with
yeah, no drama.
version 2 a while back. But other than that, everything should be going smoothly. For anybody, hey, you're kind of taking me with you.
What?
For anybody that is on my page, Rednecks Modding, I will post a link to his page. You guys can find the map that way as well.
Yeah, definitely. So, please check out Rednecks Modding, and like that page on Facebook. And we've got. You want to give your shout out for your YouTube again, Brett?
Yeah. So for everybody else that's not coming from my actual following, my name is The Bandit. I actually run Blitz Battalion Gaming. So make sure you come over and check it out. For all of the people that are here watching my viewpoint of this, make sure that you check out DR Modding and Rednecks Modding. Both their links will be in the description down below. The actual link to the Facebook page where the map will be released will also be down there as well, just in case if certain it hasn't gotten to certain people, you can actually get to it there as well. So
see if I can keep you on this trailer. So there's the day kind of morning textures. So just kind of show you guys. There's some pretty cool sky textures on especially on the Seasons mod when it gets foggy and rainy and all that kind of stuff. I must be dragging you because I can only go 50 miles an hour.
what are you guys in?
Bart
The semi.
drove up on top of it.
Oh, I wasn't even going 50. I was looking at the other thing. I was only doing like 20 or 30.
Bart just
Oh
drove.
shit, I hit the bridge and lagging.
Yeah, you lagged the crap out of us.
You
I
lagged,
was like,
you lagged all of us.
Oops, there's a bent thunder.
But yeah, that's actually where I'm gonna end this actual video because I've been recording for way too long.
Yeah.
2 hours plus here.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I will make sure that you guys check out all the links that are provided down in the description below for some actual interesting mods, including a link to the UMRV map or the actual Facebook page where the map will be released. But if you liked it, make sure that you click the like button down below. If you want to see more of what Blitz Battalion or DR Modding or Rednecks Modding are actually up to, make sure that you subscribe accordingly, and then click that little bell icon down there so that way it'll actually notify you when we upload. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.
So that was his goodbye to his group. I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks for everybody that was streaming with us. I don't know if anybody stuck around the whole 2 hours, but if you did, awesome. Thanks. You know, we appreciate all the support and, you know, comments and feedback. That's what keeps me going, at least. That's what makes me want to build these maps. And we're going to be releasing a lot more maps. This is just one map. This is the beginning. We'll be doing some other really cool maps, some smaller ones that'll run on everybody's computer, some bigger ones, different locations, some mountain maps, some, you know, regular country type maps. So definitely,
The iceberg.
yeah, this is just the beginning for us, guys, and everything we do is going to be public, released, and for the community. So definitely want to keep this positive streak going. So
You got 30 guys watching now, and you've been up to as high as 50. So.
I
Yeah.
do want to throw out another quick shout out to Dave, the creator of this map. I know some of you guys have also been watching the progress of Farmtown. That wouldn't have happened without this guy.
yeah, I mean the cool
He's shown me a ton.
the cool thing with everybody that's in here right now is we all have our weaknesses and we all have our strengths, and we're all helping each other, and that's how this community should be. That's what,
Right.
you know, that's how the farm sim community should be. It shouldn't be this you know, oh, this is my thing and this is what I do and I don't want to teach anybody. You know, we are all working together to bring these to the community so that everybody can enjoy them. And there's been a lot more people that aren't in this video right now that have helped. You know, so there's going to be some release notes with the mod that you'll be able to kind of look, but you know, there's a whole small army of people that helped get this map to where it's at, and have helped teach me what I know now, and I'm sure the other guys in here, you know, they have their people that have helped them. So, you know, this is kind of a project from the community for the community.
And with that being said, I will throw out a public invite. If you want to come hang out with us, you know, come to Rednecks Modding, come to DR Modding, UMRV page, give us a shout out. Be like, hey, I can do this, this, or this. We'll work with anybody.
Yeah.
You know, don't just come over and try to be a douchebag and, you know, get private mods, because we don't really have private mods. Everything we do is released to the community. That's just the way we are. You know, a lot of people out there say, you know, my modding isn't the greatest, but at least I release everything I do.
I ain't been
Right,
nothing wrong with your
Dave? Same
money.
with Roger, same with Bandit, same with everybody in our group. So, keep posted. There's going to be a ton more stuff coming out. Like I said, feel free to drop by, say hi, say, you know, hey, I want to help, or I want to hang out with y'all, or whatever. Everybody's welcome.
Yep, absolutely. We're willing to, at least, I mean, I can speak for myself. I'm willing to teach anybody what I know as long as I have the time to do it. And, you know, I would love to have some other experienced guys come in and help us make these mods and maps even better than we're making them.
Definitely.
So, alright guys, again, I gotta get to bed, so thanks. I will upload the map, you know, sometime tomorrow. No, it'll get released on the UMRV Facebook page within a couple minutes here. I'm gonna jump out of the video and then I'll go ahead and post it. So be looking there, and until next time, thanks guys.